You're listening to Book Club Babes. Let's get into it.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you? What's new and
Samesies.
exciting?
Well, I finished the whole new season of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Woo, woo. I haven't even
Woo,
started. I have
woo.
2 episodes left of Omit B, and then I'm into it. I can't wait. I can't wait.
You're in for a goddamn treat,
It's
girlfriend.
probably going to be a massive roller coaster,
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's terrible. It's a
obviously.
car accident. You can't look away. How can you look away? You know? That's what that show is. Watching that show and enjoying it is rubbernecking other people's drama. 100p.
Absolutely. Oh my
But
gosh.
I'm
I
here
can't
for
see
it.
what they get up to this year. Oh my
I'm
God.
here for it. But I'm really excited because there was a preview yesterday, I think it came out for the
Bachelorette?
reunion. No, the
Oh,
reunion.
reunion.
Yes. And
Oh.
somebody who should be crying was crying, and I was like, oh, so I really want
Okay.
to watch that. And somebody like there's like a comment in the comments.
There
Somebody
is a
wrote
comment
in the
in the comments.
comments like, oh, I can't wait to like watch this with my BFF or whatever. And I was like, girl, you gotta get caught up so we can watch the reunion together.
Okay, okay, I'll get caught up. I'll get caught up. I will do that this week at some point, hopefully. Well,
Literally no pressure. It's just a TV show,
but
albeit
I
not even like an educational one.
I want to watch it with my BFF though.
I know. I get this show and like Love is Blind, like these shows like suck me in, and I know they're terrible, but I'm still watching them. And it got to the point where I was watching it and I had let Ruby out, and then I was watching it, and then Marty went to go outside and he was like, "How long has Ruby been outside?" And I was like, "She's probably only outside for like 5 minutes, but
Yeah,
much longer than she needed to be." But
yeah.
I forgot because I was like, the
You're
drama.
enthralled. You're
Yeah.
enthralled. How are you supposed to not?
Yeah. Anyway, other than that, in our new book, I haven't been doing anything. What about you?
I'm almost done Omit B. I've got two
Hmm.
episodes left.
Is that how they say it? Omit B?
Omit B. Yeah, yes, that's the
Omit B.
acronym. Omit B, Only Murders in the Building. And then what else am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm listening to How to Sell a Haunted House by Grady Hendrix. It's funny, but also spooky, like he
Yeah.
does, which I
Yeah.
love. And then I picked up Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. But then when I went to go and mark it as reading, it's part of a series and I didn't read the first 2 books. I'm
Yeah,
assuming we
I
don't
didn't
have
either.
to. Okay.
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no, no.
Okay.
In the end, she kind of talks about like how some of the characters in the books were from the previous book, which I
Okay.
was like, oh, okay. And then she kind of talks about like what happened to them and why, sort of, or whatever. But you really don't need to read the other
Perfect.
one. No.
Perfect. It probably just helps like some of
It probably
Carly
just gives some
Fortune's. Yeah.
context. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
But
Okay.
not
Okay.
relevant. Yeah,
Yeah,
indeed.
so yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. And it's great. I love it. It's awesome.
Cool, cool, cool.
I'm like trying to think of
I'm
anything else, but
I'm
no.
still not over how you thought that M. Night Shyamalan directed Krampus.
I could have sworn, but I think that what I remember about the trailer was that he maybe gave a quote about it, like,
Hmm.
this is freaky, creepy kind of thing, even from me.
Hmm. I'm trying to figure out who actually directed it. Michael Doty. Don't know who that is. I wonder what else he directed.
Never heard of him.
Oh, just
Just
horror
Krampus.
stuff. No
Just Krampus.
horror.
I could have sworn that
One and done, baby.
I was confident in that too. I was like, oh yeah, he did Krampus or whatever.
I
No, he
fucking
did
love it.
The Sixth Sense and Signs.
But you can see a bit of like the Krampus vibe in Nighttime Ren, can you not?
Oh, oh, it's
It's
creepy.
giving Krampus.
It's giving cramp us.
Oh
Frick.
Lord, oh Lord.
Well, do you just want to talk about this guy who's in love with a ghost or what?
Yeah, ghost love, ghost love. Well,
What's
first
your,
impressions of the book.
I was just gonna say, what's your first impression? I like the cover.
I want to show you something really cute.
Okay, yes,
So
please tell me.
it's a hardcover.
Yeah.
Cute little, oh, let me just
Aw, look at them.
cute little dual pick together.
Look at
Yep.
them.
But
Aw.
check this out, and I thought it was so cool. Because I always gotta look underneath the jacket.
You gotta look. Oh, cool.
And
Oh, that's
then
nice. Ooh, ooh,
I think it's the
pretty,
same. It's just a
pretty,
galaxy. Yeah.
pretty,
But I love
pretty.
that. I love a little
Hmm.
secret
A little
underneath.
secret. Yeah,
They're
something to
SIGs.
discover.
That's cute. That's cute.
That's cute. I like that. That's beautiful. It's even beautiful, more beautiful in person, I'm sure. But I love the colors. I love the yellow on the purple pink. It's a great cover, I think.
When I first heard about this pairing, because I've had my eyes on this book for quite a while, I
Mhm, yeah.
literally was like, what the fuck? Like I could
What's
not
how
comprehend.
do
Yeah.
these pieces go together?
Yeah. But now that we're reading it, I'm like, oh,
That's how they
I
fit.
get it. I get it. Um,
E.
do you want to tell us about the author?
Sure. Yeah, let me tell you about the authors, which are
About
both
the
obvious.
offers.
But offers. Um, what am I trying to say? Obviously they're both well-renowned people in their own right. Obviously, everybody knows Nicholas Sparks. The Notebook, anybody, right?
Oh,
That's the
shut
one?
up. Have you watched it?
No,
Did
never
I
seen
make
it.
you watch it that one time? Wait, didn't I make you watch it?
Oh,
Oh,
maybe you did, and I was just
yeah, I
not.
think I did. I think I did. It has Rachel McAdams in it, remember? And then
Yeah, and
like
Ryan Gosling.
in the
Yeah.
house. Do you remember
Okay.
this?
No, maybe I did
Oh, I
watch
swear to
it.
God, I thought I made
Ah,
you watch it, but maybe
no.
just too high. We were high. Oh, I do.
Um,
I.
Clearly we all know Nicholas Sparks from like his most famous romantic novels. He's a romance writer, like I said, fucking The Notebook, A Walk to Remember, Dear John, blah blah blah. He's like literally sold tens of millions of books worldwide. Great author. But he lives in New Bern, North Carolina. And he actually, sorry, his first novel that he ever, I guess, produced but was never published was actually a horror story
Oh
inspired by Stephen
shit.
King. Yeah,
Oh
so
shit. I
there
love
you
that.
go. And so often the like themes that he's very known for are like loss and love and then like finding love after an emotional, I guess, emotional
Hmm.
strength.
Hmm.
Um, and I think that we're kind of seeing bits of that here. Our characters are moving through grief and stuff like that. And then M. Night Shyamalan, I haven't told him back. I'm holding it back. We all
Just do
know
it.
him.
Who cares?
No, 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 no.
You're gonna do it at least
Um,
once by accident. I just know
at
it.
least once. Obviously he's a renowned filmmaker, especially horror, thriller, that kind of stuff we were already saying, Sixth Sense, Signs, blah blah blah. And he is from Pennsylvania, or lives in Pennsylvania. Sorry, he was actually born in India, and then his parents moved here when he was only 6 weeks old. His parents are
A
doctors.
baby. Nice.
Crazy. Yeah, and I guess he's known for his twists at the ending, so I'm wondering if there's going to be something here. But then I was interested.
Intriguing.
I don't know if did you talk about this? I'll ask first. Did you talk about how they've come together on this?
Yes. Does it have to do with
Okay.
the notebook?
Okay, I won't say anything more. That's all I'll
Does it
say.
have to do with the notebook?
Yes, so I won't say
Yes.
anything.
Okay. Don't say it. That's mine. There's
Mhm.
nothing to
Yep.
say about the book.
Mhm. Yeah. Won't say nothing then.
Anything else?
That's it. That's all.
Oh, baby. All right. I'm gonna tell you a bit about this book, which is very exciting because it's literally being turned into a movie as we speak.
Mhm.
Avi. So I guess I'm like, what is his full name? Sorry, I
Um,
should have looked that up. Like, what does the M stand for? I want to guess.
oh,
Marty. Oh,
mm,
it's Manoy?
okay.
Manoj.
Manoy, yeah, Manoy,
Manoy?
yeah,
Cool. Okay. I'm still gonna refer to him as M. Night.
yeah. I would too.
So okay, so they shared the story concept, which is how they're both creating something from it. Um, I was wondering, like, have this ever been done before, where like an author and director come
Movie,
together
film
to
director, yeah.
create the same
I
thing at
don't
the
know.
same sort of time? It's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
It is really cool how they're doing this and navigating
Mm-hmm.
it.
And I'm guessing the strategy is to do hype with the book and then the movie comes out after because of the book. Because I was like, why wouldn't they just
Mhm.
release it at the same time? But you want to get that
Yeah.
excitement, right?
Yeah.
It was published with Random House. It came out on October 14th, so very recent. The setting is in modern day Cape Cod. How do I say
Massachusetts. Mass.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, there you go.
Massachusetts. Yes.
There you
Thank
go. You
you.
got
Thank you to
it.
our girl. Um, Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Sets.
Sets.
Yeah.
Um, which I looked up because I was like, I always hear about this, but like, what does it look like? It's
Pretty.
giving Halifax. It's
Yeah,
like a
I was just
coastal
gonna,
town
yeah.
with fucking
Hmm.
what are those called? Like
Houses and
lighthouses
yeah,
and fucking cute
the
little
shingled
shit.
houses and yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. So very cute. This is allegedly Nicholas Sparks' 25th novel. Um, and I think that it's M. Night Shyamalan's
First.
first.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to talk about how this collaboration happened. Because back in the late 90s, M. Night was briefly considered to adapt The Notebook, which is like
Yeah.
really cool,
So cool.
but it worked out because instead of
Hmm.
doing The Notebook, he decided to do Sixth Sense instead. So like they've known each other since the late 90s, which is very cool.
That is cool.
Um, and apparently in May 2023, Sparks visited M. Night at his place and they decided to brainstorm something that they could each adapt into their own medium. M. Night pitched this idea together and then they fleshed out the story and the characters like together. Um, M. Night has written the screenplay and Nicholas Sparks has written the novel. So they're very different things, and it's intentionally supposed to be like that. Like the dialogue's going to be different,
Cool.
but the storyline is going to be the same. So that each feels like their own take on the core story, which is like, I don't know, that's just so cool to
That
see
is a cool
two,
concept.
yeah, two like well-known creative people coming together to then do their
Hmm.
own thing. Like, I don't
Hmm.
know, that's neat.
It's a cool
I
form
hope this
of
book is good.
collaboration. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Da, 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 da. Oh, and apparently Nicholas Sparks has says that it's a difficult love story to pull off because the central couple can't touch because of the
Hmm.
supernatural premise, which is very true. You
Hmm.
never think about how much touch, well, I mean, obvi, but like
Hmm.
you don't really think about how much
Yes.
touch is
Is
necessary
involved.
for a love
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure.
Until you can't. Back to the film. I don't know who these other people are, but our main guy, Tate, Jake
Hmm.
Gyllenhaal's playing him.
Dang, yo, hey. I wonder if he'll bring his red scarf.
Oh yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. Well, hopefully. But doesn't that stand for her like virginity or something? But I'm pretty sure
Oh,
John Mayer took that, so IDK.
oh,
Anyway,
oh,
they filmed it in Rhode Island, which is weird. Like just go to fucking
Cape
Cape
Cod.
Cod or whatever. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. Okay, and then it's had some pretty good feedback so far. Some people who are a fan of Nicholas Sparks feel that it's slower than what he usually does. Other people are loving the experiment and that like eerie edge. And yeah,
Cool. It
we all know
is.
that there's a paranormal twist. Like we're already into that.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, true.
yep, yep, yep.
So, so cool. And I'm loving like the weird parallel universes too, I guess, really. If you think about it, they're in two
Oh,
spots in time at the same time. Like he's in the present,
right.
she's still obviously in 2023, her daytime, right?
Right.
Anyways, I guess we should talk about our characters.
Yes, yes, yes. No, I like what you're saying though, because I didn't think about it that way. Because she does
Hmm.
talk about the festival, which is happening. So
Hmm.
she's living in 2023. She's living in the
Hmm.
past,
Hmm.
which is
Yeah.
interesting. And then I've
Hmm.
got some cues about Ren and how
Okay.
she RIP'd.
Yes, right? Me too. I've got near
Real
the end,
sus.
nighttime runs got me thinking about some stuff.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. Well,
Um,
shall we talk about it? Talk about
yes.
the main
Yeah.
characters, I guess.
I guess our first main character would be Tate.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an architect from New York City,
He's 38.
and he is just been gone through, I guess, a psychiatric hospital stay, where he was
Voluntary,
voluntary, where he was recovering from the grief and depression of losing his sister, Sylvia.
which sounds like was kind of his like only like his only real family based on
Yes.
how he was raised, like super
Mhm.
upper east side, like they're upper class. That sounds like they're really wealthy, but the parents were just sort of, I don't know,
There.
they had kids because that's what they were supposed to do, not because they wanted them. And so they didn't really grow up, you know,
Yeah.
with a good
Nurtured and
relationship.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And they eventually died in a plane accident when
Mhm.
Tate was 29. So, I mean, it's almost been 10 years that he hasn't had his parents. And then I couldn't imagine like to lose all of your family.
Mhm. That's so sad. So,
Yeah, yeah.
so,
So it's hard
so
for him to have
lonely.
lost
Yeah.
Sylvia, especially because she
Mhm.
was his rock since he was a child.
Yeah, true. Like they seemed like thick as thieves, really.
Yeah.
And she was ill and dying.
Yeah.
But she leaves Tate these three messages, which is interesting. And she or her husband, Sylvia's husband, sends them to Tate from
Well, so far he's only got
he's
two.
gotten two of the three. I think there was the three, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're kind of like cryptic-ish or
Mm-hmm.
like giving a backstory of something.
Mm-hmm.
And then to go with Sylvia and Tate, there's also Tate's best friend, Oscar, which is why
Mm-hmm.
he's even in Cape Cod. He's like this richy rich guy, but has like came built it
Self-made
self-made.
bitches.
Yeah. So he's pretty down to earth still sounding. But they're building this beautiful estate in Cape Cod, which is, like I said, why fucking Tate is there helping
And
them.
Oscar and Tate met at
Exeter.
Exeter.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a boarding
Fancy.
school. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
And Oscar was there on a scholarship, which I love that they're just from different sides of the tracks, but they got along so well and formed a lifelong
Mhm.
friendship. I just love that.
Mhm.
It's your chosen
And
family.
yeah, oh, it's true. And Oscar was the one who like was confronted essentially Tate and was like, dude, you're not doing good. You're not
Yeah.
doing good.
Yeah.
He could see that in his friend, which I loved that he had no problem doing that. That
Totally.
was really
Especially
sweet.
men. They
That's,
don't,
yeah, exactly. That's why I thought it was very compassionate and loving. And I like Oscar's character because Oscar also isn't encouraging him, but he isn't also being like, you're stupid
yeah.
when Tate confides in Oscar about what's happening at the B&B that Oscar ends up renting for him. But he doesn't brush it off as like you're crazy or should you go back to the hospital
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do love that he is supportive because he can see that it's making Tate happy.
Right. And like, do our brains manifest things that make us happy? Like when we're depressed? You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like,
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
doesn't seem likely that your brain would
Hmm.
just all of a sudden start giving you like dopamine and you'd be like visibly happy after you just got out of a psychiatric ward.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. You know what I mean? Like I feel like Oscar is like, okay, you must be seeing something because how else
Hmm.
are you this happy?
True.
Right?
And yes, and he showed Oscar the one video that he
Oh,
could
of a sister?
hear the sink.
Oh, oh
The
yes. We haven't even gotten into
sink.
that.
We haven't gotten to Red.
Yeah, yeah,
But there's two other people. Obviously, Oscar is married with kids. I don't
no,
think
I
that's
think
going
his
to play
wife's
a
name
big
is
thing.
Lorena. Lorena.
Something like
Yeah.
that. I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to play a big part, but I'm wondering if the caretakers of the estate might play a part, and their names are Louise and Reese.
True. And Reese is the previous owner, aka Ren's grandma's brother's son.
Mm-hmm.
What does
And
that
he
make that?
came, it's weird. It's like 5 times removed, six
That's her
times
nephew,
plus,
right? So
yeah,
that would be Ren's
something like,
cousin, right? Or
yeah,
something? I
yes,
don't know. I
something
don't know.
along those lines. Somehow he's family,
Yes.
somehow, but, and he came under like strange circumstances too. Like, was he down? His dad goes to prison and then he
Yeah.
shows up and it's like, hey, hello, here's my
Oh, do you
wife.
think he was a murderer?
Well,
Do you
I
think
don't
he
know.
had some
And like,
ulterior motives?
he had a visceral reaction to when Tate says Ren's name, or
But
like,
could it be because he's like, why are you fucking with us? Like, why are
I
you
guess
bringing that up?
maybe.
That's my
True.
family.
True. Yeah, you're right. That's a good argument for that, but
I've
I
been
don't know. I'm
wrong before.
sus.
I've been
I'm
wrong before.
sus on him. I'm
And
sus
you
on
were
him.
so right, and I was so wrong. Okay, good one. And then we meet Ren,
Ren. Yeah.
who we don't know who she is for the first few chapters, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
in present tense. You don't discover that she's a ghost
Mm-hmm.
until like a few chapters, and you don't even get her name for a few chapters
No.
in, which was quite interesting. Um, and Ren is obviously dead because she's a ghost, and she died in the house in the
Mhm.
bathroom.
Creepy
There's some
bathroom.
freaky shit going on up there.
Yeah.
She has a bit of a backstory, like her grandma died, so she can relate with Tate because of the grief of that.
Mhm.
She's big into yoga. She seems like she's like really into like literature and she's very smart. She owns like
Mm-hmm.
she thinks it's
Yeah.
2023. We said that at the
Yes.
beginning of the show. So she owns a game store with somebody who's kind of fucking her over, like a shady dude who Tate has also met. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
what is going on here? And then
Mm-hmm.
she also talks about her ex-husband, Gavin, who it sounds like it was like a bit of a whirlwind thing, and she regretted marrying him after they got married, and he's essentially trying to take her for what she's worth.
Yes. So, like, that means there's a lot of people kind of pointing to more, and I can't remember if you just said it, sorry, but she apparently, so they say, died by suicide.
Oh, I didn't say that.
So that's
Did
now
she?
I thought they said that she died by suicide in the upstairs bathroom in the
I don't
tub,
know if I got the suicide
or
part.
maybe it was
I think she
accidental.
just died in the tub. Yeah.
Okay,
I think
perhaps
it
it was
maybe it was
accidental.
accidental. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know.
Perhaps it was accidental. Maybe I'm speaking wrong, but it's making me wonder. There's like people who have motives for
Mm-hmm.
perhaps not wanting her around. It
Mm-hmm.
seems the
Mm-hmm.
husband, ex-husband, the
Mm-hmm.
game store owner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Reese. I
Reese.
wasn't even
Yeah.
looking at him, but you are sus on everybody. And then
Yes.
this is my most favorite character, Holly the cat.
Yes, she's so sweet and I
She's
love
so
her.
sweet. I love
I
her
love
too.
her companionship for Tate is really sweet, and I like how she's not supposed to be there, but they've let her be there
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah. She'd be good girl. I was thinking like, oh, how fucking nice would it be to be, whoops. How nice would it be to be that rich where you're like, oh, if she destroys something, I'll replace it. You've got my word. Like, you know
Yep.
what
Yep.
I mean?
No,
You don't
no
have to
big
worry
deal.
about anything because you're like, I'll just buy you another one.
No big deal. Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus.
So I guess like I'm
Oh,
assuming,
well, we
oh,
didn't talk about Sylvia and like
oh
her
yeah,
thing,
right.
which is that she sees dead people.
Oh yeah, right. She sees, well, yeah, she thinks that she has like a different perspective on life for sure than Tate does, or in a different experience.
But she's talking about how she would see all the like lost souls in the park out of
Oh
her bedroom window
yes.
and stuff when she was a kid. And
Because
then
she
she
has
even
the heart condition.
and
Yeah.
and Tate was reminiscing about how she seemed to just enjoy watching the people, but then she finally on like her deathbed, she finally tells him, "No, I can like see other people that are like maybe you can't see."
See people that aren't there to you.
Yes. And then she goes on to say, I really liked it. I can't, this is not verbatim, but she goes on to say that like ghosts, like the angry ghosts that are like the stereotypical ghost,
Mm.
happens when someone, what is it? It's like unfinished business. Like there's like it's happened in a traumatic way or something.
Yep, yep.
And they like essentially need help getting to the other side.
Yes.
And so I'm guessing this is why Tate is like to Oscar, he's like, I think I can help her.
Yes. And then she also has that comment about how the spirit, like technically Ren is almost two characters, daytime Ren and
Yes.
nighttime Ren.
Yes.
And it's almost, and I think Tate was kind of explaining it like the daytime, and we see it in the book too, visual. Well, we don't see it visually, but like we read
But if you're
about
one of
that.
those, you do.
Yes, with your mems, with your imagination, you do. She is fading, and then her dark side's intensifying almost. Like
Right.
all the good,
Yes.
he's not taking the goodness, but like almost taking the goodness away. And
Like
it's,
using it up.
yes,
Yeah.
using it up, using the goods energy from her. And then now this supernatural, creepy, scary side is what's lurking in
It's
the
giving
dark.
the ring. It's giving
Oh,
the ring.
I those those ones when it's nighttime and he goes to bed, I'm always like, oh, I'm so nervous. What's gonna happen? And like
Well,
in the audiobook, they do scream too. So yeah, it's creepy. It's
oh my
creepy.
God. In like at the beginning when he had the dream, which obviously it wasn't a
No.
dream, um, I mean, we're suspending disbelief for this book. So that's
Yes.
I mean, if you're gonna read it, that's something that you need to do. This isn't obviously
Going
real.
in.
It's
Yeah. Yeah.
supernatural. Um, but at first I was like, oh, what a stupid dream. Like I didn't even like highlight
Mhm.
any of it or whatever because I'm like, who cares? Like, when's that gonna come back around? And then it ends up being like an integral part of the
It
book.
came back round.
It came back round because even like Polly loves daytime Ren.
Hmm.
Even though they can't touch,
Hmm.
she still will like be near her. But then
Hmm.
Polly hisses at nighttime Ren.
Yeah, and nighttime Ren is not really communicative. She only repeats like help me in the one, or I couldn't
What
something.
was
There
it? It
was,
was like, don't, what did she say? She said the last chapter, she was saying something like, don't,
yeah,
I couldn't get away. That's what she
that's
was
it. Yeah, I
saying. I
couldn't
couldn't
get
get
away.
away.
And that's
Which, now that you brought in, sorry, that like everyone's a
yeah.
suspect.
Well, the one episode, the one nighttime Ren episode was um it seemed like she was being dragged around the way he described like
Right.
her hair being pulled almost. I'm like, did somebody murder her? And she
Yeah.
didn't accidentally die.
Yeah. Yeah. Because the way that daytime Ren speaks, she seems like, yeah, things are tumultuous in her life, but she seems like a very like happy person.
Yes,
And
yes.
she's 29, so
Hmm.
like she should be in good health. So it
Yes.
does seem suspicious that she would die there.
Hmm.
It does
Yes,
seem suspicious.
it does seem suspicious. And also, they haven't talked much about this festival
Oh yeah, the
either.
Mask and Music Festival.
Yes, which is well, I guess they do touch on it just to give like an overview of what it is, a big thing, and
Well,
then
and that's why Tate ended up at this house because he couldn't get a fucking hotel anywhere else.
exactly. But I'm wondering if that's going to come back around more somehow. And I don't like the idea of the masks. It freaks me out. I hate a mask.
Robert, it's
Mm,
pissing me off.
it's pissing me off. I don't like that, Rob.
I don't like that mask. Yeah, that's fair and creepy. And like I really
Hmm.
liked also at the beginning of the book, like I really like how um it's like realistic, supernatural realistic in a way because at the
Hmm.
beginning he's talking about like ways that he saw this girl. He talks to Reese and Louise. Obviously, he didn't see somebody, or like he's like,
Hmm.
well, it wasn't Ren. And so he's like, there's like three options here. I'm
He's
having
logical about it. Hmm.
yeah, and that's what I like because it's like you didn't just immediately need to be like, oh yeah, there's a ghost and now we have to accept this. You got to
Hmm.
go on the journey with him, right? And be like, little bit real instead of just being like,
Yes.
okay, you're seeing
Uh,
fucking ghosts. Because he's
yeah.
like, I'm either having like a psychotic episode and I'm seeing things again, which is another thing that he keeps talking
Oh yeah,
about.
his little flutters
His little flutters that seem to lead him to things like the
places.
boggle game,
Maybe he's not so far removed from his sister's powers as he thought.
as he thought, right? Yeah. So he's like, I'm either having a psychotic episode, she's a ghost, or somebody, because Reese is like, we went and we checked out the grounds because there's like fucking like 20 acres or something on these grounds. We went and checked out the grounds. There were a bunch of people who were camping for the
Festival.
festival. So like it
Mhm.
must have been one of them like playing a joke on you or whatever.
Mhm.
So you're
Yeah.
like, okay, well, like they're okay,
Mhm.
okay. Like these
Yeah.
are
Plausible.
possibilities.
These
Yeah,
are
yeah,
plausible. And then
yeah,
like he also goes through the logical steps of being like, well, if nobody, no physical human is in here, he doesn't like just take the
yeah.
thought of them freaking out, that kind of, I guess when they freak out and be like, there's nobody here.
Hmm.
That kind of like sets him on his path to like prove, well, like what is it? And he tapes the windows, does his string tricks and stuff like that. And then, like, when there's no hard proof, when there's nothing left,
Yeah.
it's like he's
When there's nothing left to burn, you've got to set yourself on fire. Pew,
absolutely
pew. Did you ever listen to Stars?
no.
Mm.
Sorry.
But yes, and but that's what fucking Oscar says to him too. He with that who's that famous detective with that quote from fucking
Sherlock Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes. Yeah,
Oh, okay, I was right. Hey.
he was like, you need to remove all of the
Imp.
impossible to find the
Yeah.
possible or whatever. So that yeah, so
Mhm.
that's exactly what it is. And the other weird thing about this fucking house is that there's only one entrance or exit,
Yes,
which
that
seems
is
sus.
very weird. Very weird. That is mentioned more than once. I feel like that'll have to come back into play. I feel like it
Yes.
has to.
Yes.
Like, is it
Yes.
some weird realm that like has energy and like the front door, like, because she
Oh,
can't go
like the
past the front door
houses.
too, right?
Oh,
Because he like watched her from the door and she didn't go out onto the porch. She stayed like at the door. Like,
right.
is the house like a
Right.
portal or something into like so that you have these, but there's no other spirits that he's seen yet, I guess.
Right. Right. Well, yeah, right. Hmm. I don't know.
It's
I
very
I don't
interesting.
know. It is interesting. It's interesting that she still thinks that it's 2023. Like that's kind of
Yes.
a funny little
Yes.
concept.
And
And like,
she no, doesn't think that she doesn't like say like I'm dead and I'm from the past and I'm stuck. Like she's talking to him like it's 2023 and it's her day in 2023 and like
but it's also almost like she realizes that she can't touch or move stuff.
and so like she kind of like skirts around it. My hands are
Yeah.
greasy from the
Yeah, like the
chip.
chips just
And
appeared.
mhm.
Yes.
But then she
Yeah.
also says, like, I have this feeling that I can't achieve these things. And like, he's like, is it because you're
You're
dead and you
dead.
don't realize? Like, because yeah, you can't achieve these things.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you were living, I would encourage you to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
like, do you think that he's going to like ven venge avenge
Avenge. Oh,
avenge
avenge her death.
her death and then like figure out who did it or whatever and then she's gonna be like fine and pass on and then he's gonna be like I can't live without you and like die or something.
Well, like that's what I'm thinking. Like, what if the more they talk, the more he's falling in love
And
with
it's
this.
mutual. She says the same. She's like,
Yes,
this is the
they're
last thing that I need.
yeah. So like it's and then like obviously she seems to be fading and she talks about like when she is in that like faded state, she's like, I'm not feeling quite myself.
Yeah.
Like I need to go lay down and stuff like that, or I need to go and have a sit down or whatever. And so it's like, will he use up the good side of her? And then will it feel better if he banishes the bad and gets her on the other side or something?
Right. I don't think that he's going to use up the good side because I mean like maybe at the end, like that could be a way that it ends because if he uses that up like soon, then there's going to be
Right.
They need
No,
to fall in
story.
love. It's a
Yes.
fucking love story. Yeah.
Yes. It's on the front cover. You're right. They're gonna fall in
Literally.
love.
But like
But
maybe he
mm,
uses it all up at the end. I don't know. I just know that this like nighttime Ren, obviously. And like also what is, sorry, my brain is all over the place, but what is Sylvia's last video going to be to him?
right? Right?
Like what? Because in the first one,
Weird.
she asked him to talk to a stranger, and that's
Hmm.
literally the day she meets Ren. And then in the
Hmm.
second one, she tells him about how she knew that her husband was the one for her.
Mm.
And I wonder what the purpose of that was too. Like just
I
like opening
guess
him up to love.
true. Yeah, I think so. And like that the thought of true love exists, maybe, and like not to give up on that.
Right. And like at first it might not feel like it is, but
Yeah.
it'll, I don't know.
I just don't think just it feels like those videos, it's like she doesn't want her brother to be lonely and
Yeah,
alone.
yeah, yeah.
And
And she's
so
worried
she's
about
like,
him.
and yeah, and I feel like obviously, rightfully so, their childhood seemed very lonely and
Yeah,
sad. And I wonder if he had mental health issues through till he was before this too.
yeah,
Like,
true.
was he like not predisposed, but like kind of always like sad boy vibes?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. Totally. I mean, that makes sense. I was also thinking, but it hasn't been brought up yet, but like because Polly responds to Ren both daytime and nighttime, I feel like that's
mhm.
almost some validation for Tate as
Yeah,
well,
true.
right? Because his
And
cat
then that
said something.
true, and that dog in the parking lot too, that
Oh
one of the
yeah, that
last
was fucked. And what do
chapters.
you think that story was about? Do you
Yeah,
think he's gonna
right?
see the man or something?
Yeah,
Like, is he
maybe,
gonna see the
maybe,
man and then
yeah.
have to help the man
True.
too? Like, is he just gonna fucking help everyone?
Mm.
All the
Maybe
dead
he'll
ghosts?
practice on this man, sending
Oh,
him back or whatever, maybe. And
okay,
then I don't
okay,
know.
okay. I
I
like
don't know,
that.
maybe. But yeah, that
And
was
like the
also a
dog.
strange, that's sad for the dog. I feel sad for the dog, but
I know,
like,
me too.
but that's also an interesting little tidbit and
Yeah,
how and I guess maybe that guy kind of was just open to being like, that's why he's here, that people are
yeah,
wondering, like, oh, it's so cute. No, he's sad because he thinks his owner is here dying.
yeah. Because he literally watched it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
so
No.
sad.
Mm-hmm.
That one got me in the
Yeah.
feels. I didn't like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Mm-mm. It was sad.
It was sad. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, and like you said, fucking M. Night Shyamalan is known for a big old twist. So like what
Mhm.
is the twist? Is he gonna fucking like is is there any way that she's gonna turn human again?
I guess that could be a twist, but like I feel like
And they go back to 2023 or something? Like I don't know.
oh,
And
maybe.
he gets to live a little bit longer with Sylvia. Like I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't even think about what it would be. I'm going to like scary, creepy, like how
Yeah,
somehow nighttime Ren takes over. But then like the lovey part of Nicholas Sparks, I'm thinking like, oh yeah, maybe something does happen and they can have a happily ever after. Or maybe she helps him meet somebody who like
true,
her or
true,
something like that.
true. She's like, oh, by the way, I have a twin sister. She's actually
Yeah.
coming to stay.
Something silly like that or
Yeah,
whatever. But
yeah.
like maybe helps him see the good in people to open his heart. I don't know, but
Well, and she's also like, she taught him how to do laundry. She's gonna teach
mhm.
him how to cook. Like, she's gonna help him with basic life skills because Rich Boy didn't need to worry about those.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
And even when she like listened to him the first day and he was reflecting on how like that video, if he hadn't been able to talk it out with her, it would have thrown him for a tailspin, right? But he
Yeah.
felt okay about it that first video because he was able to talk about it with Ren.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So they're obviously going to help each other, but
Yeah.
how?
Yeah.
How? And yeah, so they're going to help each other. I'm pretty sure somebody killed Ren.
Yes, me too. Yes. And
We've
now I'm
got
trying
three
to figure out
suspects.
who. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Is Oscar just like a supporting character, or is he somehow going to meet Ren as well?
True, because yeah, they keep saying like, well, his wife, Oscar's wife, is like, we'll go for dinner. And
Yeah.
Oscar's like, We can't tell her this, but she ain't coming to dinner.
No, she's not gonna meet her. No. But yeah, like it's nice that Tate
Yeah.
has a confidant, someone to talk to about this.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Oscar maybe becoming involved further,
Yeah,
like
true.
coming to the house and experiencing an episode of Nighttime Rent or something, like
Yeah,
just like
true.
as more validation. Because I don't know,
Yeah.
I feel like it is fucked up. And this whole like him thinking he's going crazy, like what's going on with that? Is he is this like a schizophrenic episode and he's made up Ren?
Maybe that's all it is. You're right, because he did do some of like M. Night Shyamalan did those like split where it was that guy with the split personality and like I'm
Oh,
pretty
I
sure
don't know.
it was like creep. I never watched it, but essentially like all his split personalities had like weird fucked up lives that none of the other split personalities knew about. And it was
Oh
just like,
God.
and then so that I'm thinking now like that, but I don't know if Nicholas Sparks would do something like that freaky, creepy. But I
Well, it's
guess
got
he
to have the
can
love
run.
story side effect, the love
Yeah.
story
Yeah.
aspect of it. You're right, it is so interesting because, like, if you think about Sixth Sense, what M. Night Shyamalan's best known for, have you seen
Mhm.
that film?
Oh, I don't think so. And if I did, it would have been like what, 20 fucking years
Yeah,
ago when it
yeah,
came out.
yeah. But you know the
Oh,
premise, right? Like,
yes.
this
Yes.
kid.
He's dead people.
Well, this kid, like, sorry, if you're gonna watch the movie, spoilers, like
Spoiler.
fast forward 30 seconds. This kid is talking with a therapist, and the therapist is trying to help him. And then at the very end, it's revealed that the therapist is actually dead, and the
Mhm.
kid sees dead people. So,
Mhm.
this, like, he's not gonna do the same plot point, is what I'm trying to
No.
say. So it's not
Yeah.
like I mean, like, it's not like Oscar's suddenly gonna be dead or something. Like,
Right. No. No, I don't
but
think
what
Oscar is dead. Yeah,
But
but
what could be the twist? Maybe he like figures out who killed Ren and then he kills them and it like set and it like brings
Mhm.
her back or something like a life for a life or
True.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's
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 stupid, but like I'm
also
just trying to think.
I feel like that could be a good plot point though, too, like a good twist. And like if we're already kind of like there it is rooted in reality-ish. And then there is this supernatural aspect to it. I feel like that's kind of how it feels to me. It's more reality, but then
Yes.
there's this, but like maybe we're if we're throwing it all out the window, then like anything's possible.
Yeah.
But I do like how it seems plausible at the same time. Like
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
so far-fetched and it's not just like, well, we're throwing everything out and fucking upside down is right side up and
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Exactly. Like suspending disbelief. How do you feel about ghosts?
How do I feel about I think that ghosts are real. I think like we have too much energy as a human to just not just like when we die, where does it go? So I'm sure like maybe we float around the universe somewhere, but zooming
I like a
around the
ghost. I do like a
universe.
ghost. It's interesting though because I don't like really believe in a religion or an afterlife
Hmm.
or anything like that. And so to then believe in ghosts is kind of like invalidating that belief.
True. I guess I'm an oxymoron that way because I think that like my consciousness will die, but I'm sure my energy will probably do something.
Yeah. But I do like that, like the energy thing. And I do really like how Sylvia had kind of explained like that's where the bad ghosts from come from because it's like, yeah, I want to believe in ghosts, but I don't want to believe in bad ghosts because I don't want them to show up at my fucking house. Like,
Hmm.
get
And
out
I
of
don't want
here.
to, and I don't want to become a bad ghost. I want to be a fun ghost that's like, boo bitch.
Yeah, boo, bitch. Like moving stuff around for funsies, not like
Yeah.
fucking you up. Like, not like
Yeah.
moving your cupboards creepily. It's like,
Mm-mm.
oh shit, how did my keys get on the table when I needed them?
Oh
Thank
shit, is that
you.
my vape right
Yeah,
there? Thank
I
you.
thought I lost
I
you.
got you,
Yeah,
beach.
just like that, just like that, just like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Me as a ghost, yeah.
You as a ghost, a hundo P. And then you'd be like, are you mad at me? You'd be sitting
Sorry.
beside your human you're hunting. Are you mad
Sorry. Don't be too
at me?
mad.
Oh my God, I love it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This could go either way.
Yeah.
Like, I really
Yeah.
hope it's not a flop.
No, I hope not either. Yeah, and it would be interesting to see how this game, we didn't really talk, we talked like just briefly about the game guy, her
Oh
business
yeah.
partner,
What's
but
his
it'll
name?
be
It's something
interesting.
stupid.
Yeah, it is a
It
stupid
doesn't
name.
matter. Nile? No, it's not Nile.
It's like a 4-letter word, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I think it starts with an N. I'm
N
not
and
sure.
N. Neil. Neil?
Neil! Yeah, that
There we
sounds like
go.
it. I think it's Neil.
So that'll be interesting. And then he brings home that Boggle set that she had bought too 2 years ago.
At the
Anyways.
game store,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, and he essentially like stole $50,000 from her in the
Yes.
business
Yes. And he had that flutter moment there and he followed it. He let himself follow it there, which is interesting.
to the Boggle. Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hmm. It'll be interesting if he does have more experiences, if he'll be open them to them
Yes.
instead of him being like, oh, it's that fucking weird out of the corner of my eye thing I get when I'm stressed and feeling depressed or whatever.
True.
Instead
True.
of brushing it off, he's like, actually, what is that flutter? Or
True.
what is that thing over there? Let me
True.
investigate that more.
True. Because he did lie to his psychiatrist when he was like, "Are you still seeing things?" And he was like, "No."
Ah, yeah, I've never seen a ghost.
Absolutely not. I'm 100% sane. Bye.
See ya. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. But
I'm
okay.
curious. I want to hear what everybody else is going to say.
Yes.
Please.
Everybody, tell us what you're thinking because this one's a good one to speculate on. I feel like the possibilities are pretty much endless.
Entirely endless. It's fucking supernatural. Anything could
Hmm.
happen. Um,
Supernatural.
are they changing the voices in the audiobook?
Yeah. Oh, is it just the one author? I'm trying to like remember. Does he just change his voice for the girl parts?
Oh
Oh
yeah,
no,
I
now
don't
I
mind
can't
when people do
remember.
that, as long as it's a good
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. I'm like trying to remember, but they do like it'll like if it is his chapter, it is a voicemail actor. Um, but he'll like raise the voice and
Yeah.
like make it shrill, and I'm
Do
like,
other voices.
ugh.
Ah!
When it's the screaming parts, and I'm like, no, I don't like that. I didn't like that. It creeped me out
Yikes.
last night because I was reading in bed and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, no, they are creepy. I've just been like trying to not like super read them. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's not skimming, but
Mhm.
it's like I'm not letting my brain pick up on it. Like I'm just like
Right.
reading it
Picture
as
it
if
or anything
yes,
like
yeah.
that.
Like
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're like,
okay, this is happening. Because
this.
he even hits his head and like gets an injury. So it's like
Hmm.
something's happening.
Yep. There's physical things happening.
Yeah.
And he's able to catch parts of it on camera.
Yes, that
Too.
too. That too. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Yeah. It'll be
oh,
interesting.
also,
Oh,
sorry, I was just thought about
yes.
this. I'm wondering if this could play because Ren has been talking about townspeople, people in the town, and she was talking about that woman who was like therapist in the fucking park for $10 or whatever for like 15 minutes.
Mhm.
What if there's like a townsperson who's like a medium and like he recruits them and something happens. I don't
True.
know. I don't know. I'm just
True.
thinking like, do the townspeople come back? Because Ren keeps talking about different
Hmm.
people, and it's like,
Hmm.
why add that in? It's not really
You're
necessary,
right.
but
Yeah, that's good because I feel like that was an important part. Like she suggested that he should go and talk to her or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
And like, I don't know if that's just to show how rooted she is in the town, like she grew up there, she knows everybody kind of thing, or if
Right.
it's
Yeah.
like there are certain characters you should be paying attention to.
Yeah. Yeah. Red herrings. That's you
Red
never know.
herrings. True that. All right.
Eh. Okay. So read the rest of the book.
Are you gonna
Goodbye.
do it? No, just do it once.
Okay, don't forget to read the end of The Remain by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong and Nicholas Sparks. Oh my goodness.
Bye.
Bye, Shyamalama Ding Dong.
Thank you so much for listening. Please join us over at the Book Club Babes Facebook group for book discussions and to make your book recommendations, or on Instagram at bookclubbabes.pod. If you'd like to reach out to us directly, you can email us at bookclubbabes.pod@gmail.com or contact us on our website at bookclubbabes.ca. If you love the Book Club Babes podcast, please tell a friend about us. And until next time, bye!